The following program contains material that is not suitable for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
Live from the Community Media Center Marin, it's marINSANITY.
Just gonna make a loud noise. Oh, not that bad. Hello. Good evening. Welcome. I had them specially turn up the speakers in the back so that I could hear my own voice for this, because I love microphones. They haven't actually, I had it turned up and now they turned it back down. It's there. Thank you. I was going to tell them which fader to turn up. Thank you, Eric Morey. Eric Morey on the soundboard. You guys can't see what's going on in there. Eric Morey on the soundboard in there, along with Haley Bailey on switcher, and me, champ support directing, and Damien on camera control. So you've got these robotic cameras creepily turning every once in a while to see your reactions to things. So, as I was saying, I love microphones. They haven't been around that long. If you think about it, in the course of human history, we haven't been able to amplify our voices. So you have to think about all the, Augustuses and the Alexander the Greats and the Napoleon Bonapartes and all these people who they literally all they had was their own voice and follow me into battle, or Braveheart or whatever, right? But now we have amplification now. We can talk into things, we can hear our own voice, and it's kind of intoxicating and fun. I don't know why we haven't invented a Snapchat filter for your own voice. I mean, imagine the vocoders and things that you could do and turning yourself into a robot and things. So this kind of got me thinking. And I realized the other day something happened to me, and it created, I was able to do a spontaneous Jim Carrey. And I don't mean an impression. I mean, I literally turned into Jim Carrey, the person. I was him, and I didn't even know it. I was just pure emoting Jim Carrey. And this is how it happened. It had to do with the microphone. I can't remember if I made a call or I received a call. Here's my handy dandy little flip phone. So I get the call and I'm like, hello. And immediately heard an echo. And instantly everything else went out of my mind. It was like, hello, ho, hey, ho, whoa, hey, woo, 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 oh, wait, what, is someone there? And someone was there, and they were like, hey, are you okay? Like, yeah, oh, hey, yeah, oh, I'm fine. Oh my God, this is so cool. Can you hear that? Are you sure you're okay? Yeah, no, can you, there's an echo. I've never heard my own voice slightly delayed after itself before. This is amazing. It's amazing. I was just seeing if you wanted to go to a movie later. But it sounds like you're on drugs or something. Do you need me to come over? Do you need me to call 911 or something? Wait, you mean you can't hear that? Your voice sounds normal. So you don't hear what I'm hearing right now? I can't stop talking. I just keep listening to myself, and it keeps sounding, and there it is, and again. Ooh, and I just keep making noises. And and then it suddenly dawned on me that I didn't want the other person to hang up. Because then it would end. It would be over. And I was having so much fun. So I had to try to control it and keep them on the conversation at the same time. Like, oh yeah. What movie? What movie do you want to see? I started playing around with the harmonies a little bit. Do you want to see, Darjeeling Unlimited, Darjeeling Unlimited? My friend was like, oh yeah, that could be good. I'll drive. I'll come pick you up. And I was like, wait, we should talk about it. Like, okay, what do you want to, do you want to eat? Do you want to get popcorn? Want to get popcorn there? Popcorn. I mean, I didn't want to get too weird because then they would be like, okay, goodbye. And then they would hang up the phone. So it was a lot of fun. So if you ever want to have a spontaneous Jim Carrey impression, I think that's the way to do it. Boy, I got to do one of these again because I had like way more material than that. I've actually got to introduce our hosts, or our guests. I am the host, Scott Calhoun. Actually, I didn't introduce myself properly when I came up here, so I'm going to walk in again and introduce myself so that they can put it in editing. And, don't worry about it. This happens all the time. It's show business. Everyone clap, and I'm coming in. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Scott Calhoun. Welcome to marINSANITY. Introducing our first comedian for the night is a gentleman whose stand-up comedy has been described as Woody Allen doing vaudeville. Ooh, jeez. Put your hands together for Danny Decky.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Yes. Hi. Yes. I'm Danny Decky. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a graduate of Heels Business College. Losing my hair, and I collect comic books. Yeah, so I know you ladies out there getting all excited, but please don't rush the stage. Okay, thank you for your cooperation. Yeah, this always happens to me. Whenever I go into a store, customers come up to me and they ask me questions because they think I work there. I mean, do I look like an assistant manager? Yeah, for example, last weekend I was over at the sports shop in the mall just minding my own business when this guy comes up to me with a parking garage ticket in his hand. And he says to me, "Excuse me, sir, can you please validate me?" And I go, "Sure. You're a good person. Everyone likes you. And you smell nice." Yeah, the guy goes, "Oh, very funny, wise guy. I was talking about my ticket." So I look at his ticket and I say, "You're a good ticket. Everyone likes you, and you smell nice." Yeah, and then the guy gets mad. He starts yelling at me, and then the store manager comes over to see what all the commotion's about, and he fires me. Yeah, that was humiliating. Although I did get my 2-week severance pay, right? Yeah, woo. Yeah. Yeah. So, hey, Trader Joe's now has shrimp from Argentina. Yay, woo! Okay, it's a big deal for me because I'm from Argentina, and there's nothing from Argentina anywhere around here. So I was really excited. So I rushed off to Trader Joe's, and I went, got me the shrimp, and I was so excited. I told the cashier, "Hey, I'm from Argentina too, and these are my people." Yeah. So then I took the shrimp home, and we hung out and watched some soccer on TV, and then I ate them. I mean, that's what I bought them for, right? To eat. Speaking of food, in my neighborhood, we got this new restaurant called Sophie's Home Style Cooking, and they brag it's just like Mother used to make. The only problem is every few minutes the cook comes over to your table and complains about your father. So, hey, how can you tell if someone's a vegan? Well, when they open their mouth, you can hear their stomach crying. Sorry, vegans. Yeah, throughout world history, there have been so many book burnings that you would think that Amazon Books can come out with a better name than Kindle and Kindle Fire. Yeah, I can't wait till everybody has the self-driving cars. I think they're great, self-driving cars. But for now, they're on hold because they found a computer glitch on the self-driving cars. They found out that there was, for example, 2 people in a car having an argument, and one guy tells the other guy to go to hell. The car will just drive right off the cliff. Sorry, I shouldn't do that. I don't want people to think I like Donald Trump. Yes. Hey, so, what's the latest Donald Trump executive order? Oh yeah, just say I think he wants to ban internet porn. Great. He's going to build a firewall and make us pay for it. Yeah, and also in other investigations, yeah, they're looking. They actually, he may not be eligible to be president. See, he was born in the U.S., but his hair was born in Malaysia. Yeah. Oh, and did you see the survey on MSNBC News? It said that 62% of America's workers are having sexual relationships with someone else in the same workplace. So it got me thinking, man, I need to get a job. Yeah, but hey, how about some music? It's time of how about a little holiday music? Is that time of the year? Okay. I'll play the Nutcracker. Number 2 pencil. Okay. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, how about a little rock and roll? Okay. We Will Rock You. I Will Rock You by Queen. Okay. Cool. Okay. All right. Name this tune. Okay. What is Jeopardy? What is Jeopardy? It's a boring game. Yeah. So. Yeah, I was saying, it's that time of the year where all the big holidays, the big holidays are coming up. And I remember when when on Christmas Eve when I was 10 years old, and my parents were tucking me into bed, and they had a serious look on their face. And my father says to me, "Danny, my son, remember when you were 8 years old, we told you there's no such thing as an Easter bunny?" I go, yeah. Well, he goes, "Well, my son, we know that tonight's Christmas Eve, but now that you're 10 years old, your mother and I think you're old enough now that you should know there is no God." Yeah, and we're Jewish. So here's your blessed, real happy Hanukkah and sweet dreams. Yeah. So, yeah, and, people always tell me, "Hey, Dan, you're always happy, you're smiling, nothing bothers you. You do drugs, you drink alcohol." I go, no, nothing like that. I rely on something more natural. It's called denial. Yeah. Yeah, denial gets a bad rap, but it's a good thing. Denial is what helps us avoid reality while still being a contributing member of society. Where's it with it? Oh, also remember, my dad actually was a peaceful man. He would always beat me with an olive branch. Yeah. So, anyway, okay, that's pretty much our time. But before I get off the stage, I just want to let you know I'm also available for birthdays. Bar mitzvahs. And also available for weddings. Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Thank you, Daddy Dechi. Our next comedian is co-producer of the Comedio Comedy Nerd Comedy Network and a regular guest on Nerd Rage, the Great Debates podcast. This is her second appearance on MarINSANITY, so please welcome back Christy Ono.
Hello, friends. How are we doing? Good. Yeah. This is cool. This is a good time. Excuse me. That's fine. Did you guys hear the drought's over? Yeah. I know. I have some mixed feelings about it also. Right? Because now I'm just not showering because of clinical depression. Right? I used to be an activist. So it's like it's the end of days, right? If I'm not mistaken. It's a little shaky out there. right? And every day I like wake up, I'm like, is this the day I kill myself? Because that's been my end of world strategy the whole time, right? It's like, you didn't like life on normal. You're not going to dig survival mode. You know what I mean? But I have instead like reworked my apocalypse plan, and I have decided to live. Yeah. I've decided to live just long enough to eat another human being. Hell yeah. Gonna bucket list the fuck out of that, right? And I was thinking about it a little bit more, and I'm like, is this the only way you're gonna cook for yourself? That's weird. But as soon as I eat the other person, right, I'm gonna slit my wrists in a bathtub of marinade and then give back to the community that was so generous to me. No? Monday, too early for cannibalism? Come on, Marin, all right, fine. I don't know about you guys. There's all this like slang out there and whatever. I just found out what the word FOMO meant. You know what that is? FOMO. See, you knew more than I did, man. I found out what that is, and I'm like, that is not a fear that resides in me. Go without me, I am not coming. You know, I am not afraid of missing out on anything because, first of all, I am the party. I'm not missing shit. Second, I'm so busy. Like, the only thing I'm afraid of missing out on is sleep. Every day before I leave my house, the last thing that I do is like I embrace my pillows and blankets one last time, and I whisper into their ears, I will return to you. And then I leave with enough spite in my heart to face the day. Yeah? Cool. It's a little too weird? That's fine. So, no? Nice solid no. Love it. Love you guys. Don't worry, I got some time. I'm going to win you over. We'll make friends all over this place. It's going to be good. Here's some positive news, right? This is the mightiest I've been in my whole life. Yeah, thank you. I get to say mighty now instead of fat because I'm reframing weight gain. Hell yeah. Right, which is just what I thought you did as an adult. You know, just gently expand like the universe. It's science. The other thing is that I ate 100 burritos in 100 days once. It's pretty amazing. I'm a hero. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But at that point, I started really getting into the body positive movement because I really realized the amazing things that can happen to your body when you truly love yourself. The other thing is, like, I've been growing as a person, too, but no one gives a fuck about that. Right? Like, my body is heavier, but my spirit is so light. Thanks. Not laughing. It's just like, but that's a good job. Keep going. I've actually gone through a lot of weight gain and weight loss in my life, and I have come to the conclusion that there's only one reason why I would consciously start to lose weight again, and that is because there will inevitably come a mission where me and my crew have to sneak into a headquarters, and I'm going to have to punch out a security type guard or henchman or something, and then switch clothes with them. Right? It's classic. And I just know that this would go a lot smoother if I didn't have to wait for my body type. Right? You can't be fidgeting and doing all of this trying to get into anywhere, right? I'm not even fidgeting, and you guys won't let me into your life right now. Anyway, I'm just not looking forward to, aren't you a little chubby for a stormtrooper? You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. In the mightiest I've been in my whole life, I'm like, this is a great time for me to start dating, right? There's like 50% more of me at no additional cost to you. What a bargain. Hell yeah. I decided not to do Tinder. Don't like Tinder. Don't like the idea of anyone rubbing their thumb either which way on my face. Yeah, I know it's in a phone. I don't like the energy that it sends out. So I decided to go back to OkCupid, but this time I have a strategy. I am going to style my profile after a Dungeons & Dragons character sheet. Yeah. Love it, nerds. You just gotta lay out your shit all at once, right? You get a weapons cache. I don't know. I've only seen it written. And I was thinking like cutting 90s sarcasm or passive-aggressive silence. And then you just get to change out your weapons as you go along. Super excited about my character alignment, right? I'm going to be chaotic neutral. Yeah, because you're not going to know if I'm good or bad. I'm just going to be wildly inconsistent the whole time. Yeah, real amped for like skill checks and defense die on a first date. Too much? That's fine. I've actually never played D&D in my whole life. You know why? Because that would involve talking to boys. You gross. I have, in my whatever 30s I'm in, decided to rethink my sexuality. Why not? And so now I can admit that once a year I'll have a crush on a woman and be like, lead me out of the darkness of heterosexuality. And then fall on a dick and be like, what? This has made me realize that sex is like the program Excel. You guys look like you fuck with spreadsheets. You know what I'm talking about. Whereas sex with men is like a quick alpha sort, right? Button, top right, boom, done. And then sex with women is like, pivot tables? Like, do I need a class? I don't know. I took one. Yeah, don't know if it's the creepiest or nerdiest thing I've done, but spoiler alert, did not get a certificate. Just walking around lying on my resume again, right? Where it's like, where I lack experience, I think I have the enthusiasm and dedication to bring something really good here. And I don't get to touch people anymore, is how that ends. So I have, instead, found my most favorite pornographic film. Too bad we're talking about it. It was one dude and two girls, and it seemed like the two girls did not realize the other was going to be there because they started getting super competitive. Like they started boxing each other out of frame. And then one girl started the girl on girl action and just got swatted away. And then the obvious alpha of the two ladies started barking orders at the beta. She was like, yeah, you suck that dick. And the beta was like, I'm gonna. And at that point, I realized I'd removed my hands from my pants. I'd been watching like this the whole time. And I was like, this is just as good as Game of Thrones, guys. All right, thanks so much. That was a fun, weird time for me, too. Have a good night.
All right. Our headliner tonight placed third in a competition of over 150 comics and is a regular performer at Punchline San Francisco and Rooster T. Feathers. Put your hands together for Clay Newman, everybody.
Third in a town you've never heard of. I gotta get better credits. That's not good. But you know, I am an up-and-coming comedian. I'm a working actor, which, as you all know, means I drive for Uber. Yeah. I'm giving one of you a ride home after this, so I hope you all have fun. People always ask the same question about Lyft. They're like, Lyft, Uber, you just let strangers in your car? Who's the craziest person that's ever got? I bet the craziest people get, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened in your car? And I think that they're thinking of the bus. I don't know about you guys. That's where crazy commutes where I'm from is on the bus. You need a credit card to get in my car. Things can't get that wild. There are rules in my car. There's no rules on the bus. Are you kidding me? They say there are rules on the bus. They say that there's a camera at the front of the bus to enforce the rules. But if you look closely, that camera at the front of the bus is just a sticker. I did have one kind of traumatic incident in my car. I can't believe a couple would do this in front of a stranger. I was driving this couple home, and it was late, and they had been drinking, but that's not an excuse to do something this intimate in front of a stranger. The two of them in the backseat of my car, and look, I don't drive an SUV. I drive a Camry. If you're in the backseat of my car, you're a foot and a half away from me. There are no secrets in a Camry. This couple in the backseat of my car, I don't even like saying it now, quietly but passionately, I think you know what I'm going to say, broke up with each other. That is the most intimate thing a couple could do in front of a stranger. That's so much worse than sex. I could have handled sex, honestly. Like, emotionally, it would have been a lot easier for me to take sex. You know, I know what to do. You get mad, you kick them out, and you charge a cleaning fee. Plus, you get to see sex. It's not all bad. There are perks in that situation. There's no perks to a couple breaking up in the backseat of your car. Foot and a half away from me. Lady, I'm getting dumped too right now. This is very sad. This is the most uncomfortable situation that I've ever pretended not to be a part of. And like, there's nothing in the Lyft handbook for it. I wasn't ready for this. I didn't have Everybody Hurts on the playlist. What would you do? I'm just driving along. All I heard from behind me is, babe, I don't even know a Tiffany. Oh, that sounds bad. Oh. Well, if you don't know a Tiffany, why is there a Tiffany in your phone? Fair question. Who's Tiffany? Babe. I don't know. I don't know. Dude, you're not even trying. We're going to get dumped for sure. Damn it. She's texting you right now. You saved her as Big Titties Tiffany. 1 star for that one, Jonathan. What are you save her as Frank from Worker. What are you doing? And like I didn't have any advice for him. I didn't know what to say. A relationship was literally ending in the back of my car. The only thing that I could think, the only thing that came out of my mouth was, so, 2 stops then? Okay. You know, I don't want to pile on the bad news, but it is $1 extra for 2 stops. All right. Okay. I really did feel bad, you know. I remember dropping her off first, tears in her eyes. And I took off with him. I didn't even know where he wanted to go at that point. So I just looked in the rearview mirror and I said, all right, buddy, where to now? And he looked back at me and he said, Tiffany's, obviously. You know, some people don't like the end of that joke, but he wrote it. So sometimes we're just reporters up here. It's hard to know what the right thing is. There's so many guys that are jerks out there, and I get stressed out. I know straight white men don't have a lot of problems, but I do find myself every morning just stressed out considering the other straight white men in the world. I'm just looking in a rear view, or full length mirror every morning, just a full length mirror, just stressed out and thinking, does this top make me look racist? They took khakis. I don't know what's okay anymore. Did these pants make it look like I've been systematically oppressing groups of people? You're my friends. Does my ass look evil in these pants? You said yes? Oh, no. I thought the curly hair would be a pass, but I guess not. I don't know. I got this moppy Jew fro, and I got a beard. I'll be honest. It's for the ladies. Okay, ladies aren't on my side with that one. That's fine. Look, I hope you do appreciate it because this look is for you. Because this look, it's just only right that the ladies are mentally prepared for the rest of my body. Yeah. Doesn't get better, ladies. I don't know what you thought was under this, but it's just curly brown all the way down. Well, there's patches missing, like my face, so when I'm naked, I just sort of look like a stressed out orangutan, if that makes sense. Just clumps falling off. I appreciate you guys hanging out. You've been a lot of fun. I'm more than appreciated, honestly. Everybody you've seen tonight, we needed this. We needed this. There's no band practice if you're not here. We need you guys. Do you realize if you weren't here that this would just be schizophrenia? That's all this would be. It's like that old saying, if a comic tells a joke in the woods and no one is around to hear it, did I drink too much on that camping trip? I may have. But I hope, I don't know, as far as myself goes, I hope that someday, maybe, you guys, what if you're watching Comedy Central? And what if you think of the time you saw me here and you say to yourselves, that Clay Newman guy, I wonder if he's watching Comedy Central too. Someday, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. And give it up one more time for your wonderful host.
All right, everyone. Clay Newman, and a big hand for all the comics that we had come tonight. And all the hardworking people who put on the show for you for free. We are the Community Media Center of Marin. We thank you for all coming tonight. And a big hand for Jill Lassard, our producer of marINSANITY. She's right behind the glass. Thanks so much. If you see a snack on the way out, go for it. It's fair game. And we'll let you know when the next one is. Thank you.